Alright guys, so today I'm going to be testing out the gameplay of FIFA 16. I'm testing this gameplay out as if I was playing it normally. I'm playing it right now in the morning. It's 10:35 right now. And the reason why I'm playing it at this time is because I want to see if the gameplay actually changes or not. If it has anything to do with an internet issue, I mean, at this time on a Monday, I don't really see anybody being on the internet at this time unless like it's actually garbage. So I want to see if it has anything to do with it. Again, it might not even be the internet. It might just be some weird ass coding within this game, because if I play Call of Duty, I was playing Call of Duty yesterday on stream, and I had no issues with the game. I had absolutely no problem. It was responsive. It felt smooth. Like there was nothing wrong with it. So whether it's an internet issue, like, it really shouldn't be, because if I can play a game like Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, and all these kind of games and not really have a problem, then I really shouldn't have a problem playing FIFA. But we're gonna test it out. We're gonna see if that's the main issue, because if that is the main issue, it's like a huge indication that, you know, EA's online matchmaking needs to be better, because there's no point in me switching internet if I know that I'm perfectly fine in terms of like playing other games perfectly fine, like no lag or anything. So it definitely has to do with FIFA's online matchmaking, if it's good right now, because, you know, it's not like an expecting thing, but it kind of is. It's like you expect it to be good and not to be bad. Like, you don't want to play any game and it just feels like crap, right? But I don't know. I'm not really sure if it's a connection issue or not, because it's the actual way the players feel. So like I'm a very firm believer it has to do with the coding, right? Because they just feel heavy themselves, right? So I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna see if there's anything that changes. I don't know if I'm gonna edit this video. We're gonna see if we're gonna do it or not. Basically, what I want you guys to look at is if it's good or bad. Watch the times that I do driven passes. Watch the times, you know, if I do the driven pass, if the players control the ball properly. There's certain moments where like the way they control the ball, it's not going to be as easy, and I understand that. But when it's bad and you do like a ground pass, like the driven pass, and it's on the ground, sometimes they still don't know how to control the ball. If they don't know how to control the ball in certain situations, I'll let you guys know. The defending, if they start sliding, which is such a big thing that people don't understand. Like, if my defenders start to slide, there's absolutely no way that I can defend properly, like guess the angles, because they keep sliding. If you guys don't know what sliding is, it's like basically when you're holding L trigger, you go to the left and you know that he's gonna go to the right, and you're holding to the right, but they keep sliding to the left, right? So watch out for stuff like that. This is gonna be a Division 1 game. This is like a fresh start. Basically, what you guys saw from yesterday in the stream is basically what we're starting off with today. So we got the 600 wins yesterday on the stream, and we're gonna make this video and see how everything goes. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. I hope I play in a good game, because I like this game when it's good. Really fun to play. I don't think people really understand that. Like, I do love this game when it's good, but when it's bad, which is 90% of the time, it's the most infuriating thing in the world. So hopefully it's good when I get into a game. Let me use... It's taking a while now. I don't know if anybody's gonna be playing at this time. Okay. Central America based. Central America based, and it's going to be... I'm gonna press A so that he doesn't leave. Okay, so this is 30-ish to 40-ish ping, and 30-ish to 40-ish should be fine. Like, there shouldn't be a problem. It's not like going all over the place, and if you guys don't know what that means, it's basically... By the way, you don't need to do that. I just wanted to check to see if the tactics were working. It's basically like smooth, like it's not going up and down. So those are like when sometimes it lag spikes in the game. It's not a perfect way of telling to see if it's going to be good or not, but it's a way, basically. I have a lot of things like basically turned off. The only thing I really have right now is my OBS recording. So let's see if this actually works out. If it's good during the morning time, then I'm most likely going to have to switch my stream to the like morning time, because nobody wants to play this game when it's shitty, right? So let's see how this goes. I can already tell from the first like few seconds of the game. Yeah, see, it is. Let's see. Yeah, the holding the defense right now is very effective. Oh yeah. Yep. It's gotta be, dude. Gotta be. I could already tell with the defending that it's better. Like straight off the bat, like the game just feels so much better right now. Doesn't feel like crap at all, so it has to do with an internet issue. Internet, it's either like the things that I'm thinking is like it's either an internet issue or it's basically like the server just being overloaded during the daytime, which I don't really think is the case, because if you really think about it, people will play, like you guys can see the passing plays and stuff. Like if I do a driven pass, they're most likely going to control it properly. That was my fault. Yeah, it's weird, dude. It's freaking weird. So maybe I guess I have to like stream earlier. I can't stream in the afternoon, which honestly isn't really a problem for me, but it is for people. But like the thing is that like I really won't enjoy this game if I play it and it's shit. Like it's gonna really bother me. Like you guys can tell from yesterday, like I ranted like crazy, man. Like it was just like, it just wasn't worth, man. It wasn't worth. Like when this game is played like this, I actually really enjoy it and I actually feel like trying different players. But like, yeah, it definitely has to do with like a whole internet thing. But the thing is though, is you guys, oh, that was a little bit overpowered. You guys need to understand like my point of view, okay? Oh, that's a goal. Yeah. You guys need to understand my point of view, okay? The thing about this game is that when it's played good is when it's worth it. So like, if I can stream during the daytime, then I won't. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll do morning streams because it'll just really, really frustrate me, and it's not gonna really be worth it if I'm just gonna be frustrated the entire time. So like I could even do the whole L trigger like defense thing. So it's basically like it controls the ball really close to you, and it allows you to maneuver around the player really quickly and try to like change your direction in passing and stuff, right? So pretty cool thing. You guys will notice that, like watch me like try to shield the ball, right? That's like the whole L trigger thing. It's really, really effective. It's impossible to do and the gameplay sucks. Absolutely impossible. So take into account playing someone from like Central, right? So with 30-40 ping, it's good, right? So there really shouldn't be any problem. So now that I see that, I feel like I should never play this game during the afternoon again. It's really weird, man. It's really weird. Because the reason why I'm talking about this is literally because like if I can play any other game, and I understand because the matchmaking system is different in different games, I get that. But the thing is though, man, is that like you have to like, because I understand what the problem is now, but the thing is that people do play in the afternoon and people do have okay internet. Like it doesn't, like when I say okay, like it could be like depending on what you think is okay. I could say that it's like okay for me is like, I don't know, 30 and 5 for instance, right? Okay for you can be like 10 and 5 or 10 and 2, like I don't know, right? People have like their own opinions of what's good internet and stuff, but it really has like nothing to do with that. It's the fact that like the game itself has to like kind of compensate if your connection is kind of bad. For instance, like Call of Duty, it kind of does compensate in Call of Duty, right? Oh, that was almost a really good pass. It kind of compensates in Call of Duty. So like for instance, like I was talking about earlier, I played Counter-Strike, I played Call of Duty, and it was just like good, right? So the thing that I'm trying to bring up here is that, oh, I should have got that. Is that like whether it's my internet or not, because I do have good internet. That's why I'm able to stream with like no problems whatsoever, right? Whether it's the internet or not, it's the matter of fact that like I want to be able to play with whatever I got, right? So like if you play Black Ops, like your ping won't necessarily be good if you have shitty internet. My ping is never bad. I checked, it was like 20 or 30, so definitely something that EA should look into in terms of matchmaking. Oh my god, I can't believe, oh my, what's going on? Oh, it's crazy. I don't even know how I didn't score there. I don't know what happened, dude, but it was so random. It was just like a bunch of stuff just happening. By the way, that's not AIDS. Like, if you actually see what was happening, like, this is really lucky, right? That it just lands to my player's foot like that. Like, that's lucky, right? But the first opportunity that I had with Marquisio, that was just me just missing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so the point that I'm trying to get at, right, is, so, basically, for me to play at this time and it's good, the only reasonable explanation is two different things, right? One, I understand that it's a peer-to-peer connection, but it has to run on some sort of server for it to just be bad during the daytime, right? Or not even daytime, because this is morning, right? Oh my god, he was right at the top. I did a fake shot, and then I wanted to do a Y pass to him. Yeah, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good during the daytime. Oh, almost got that. Like, and this is the morning time, but like afternoon time, like that's where the traffic is, right? That's when people start to like come into the stream and stuff. So it definitely has to do with like, it's either, again, a server issue where it's just like there's too many people, which I highly doubt, because, you know, nowadays there's not really that many people playing. Like, so it has to be a server issue, or it has to do with my actual internet. And the reason why I want to tell you guys is because I don't give a shit if it's like my internet or not, because I'm just going to stream during the daytime if it does, right? So basically, it's either internet or server. So if it's either or of those two things, you're basically kind of like guaranteed to know what's your problem. So like, you guys know how I talk about slow gameplay all the time. Like right now it's not slow. Like he scored a goal. I can't do anything about it. It was whatever. I was trying to pass to Marquisio. The same things will still happen. You know, people starting to do like speed dribbles. You know, you can't avoid those things. Those are actual game mechanics. Like you can't avoid those, right? But like, it's more controllable. Controllable, is that the word? Controllable. You could control the speed dribble more, because when you're defending, your L trigger defense is more responsive, and that's super important, man. Like if someone tries to do a speed dribble against me, they can't really do much about it, right? Because the predictions are there. Like my predictions actually work. My players don't have like this stress just looking at their body. Like, I don't know if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, but like when you turn with your player and they just like I said, I always explain it this way, like it's like pulling on a rope, kind of like that. That's what it feels like when it's like really shitty, right? So that's why I just wanted to see like exactly what it was. And I'm enjoying this right now. Like even though it's 1-1 right now, it's a pretty good game. Not a bad game right now. But yeah, like that's all I'm trying to say. So like I just want to make this video because now that I'm playing during the daytime, like it's either or of two things. And I know I probably explained this a lot, but it's because I'm playing, right? So I don't really know what the hell I'm saying right now. But it's either or of two things. One, servers are too overcapacitated, or whatever you would want to call it. Or the other one is, you know, your internet is just too clogged up, basically, because of people being on it, right? It's not people in your house, it's the actual internet itself. It's just that too many people are using the internet itself. But it's like I said, right? EA needs to have a matchmaking, or a certain type of matchmaking that I can match up with people and not have a problem, like not feel like the gameplay is shit. And the reason why I'm saying this, like I said in the beginning, is because like if I can play Call of Duty, CS:GO in good connection, then there should be no problem playing in good connection with FIFA. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Like, that's why people get frustrated with this game. It's because of this, right? People don't realize it, but well, not because of this, because this gameplay is good, but it's because of the bad gameplay that. Ooh, that was really nice. It's because of the bad gameplay that people think that the game is like terrible, right? And it's really not. It's actually a really good game, man. Like, this makes me want to buy different players and actually use them and all that kind of stuff, right? So I might even stream earlier today, to be honest. And then once I realize that the gameplay is bad, just stop playing FIFA all in all. But do you guys know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, right? A lot of people play in the afternoon. So it's not just my internet company. It's gonna be with any internet company that you go with, right? Your internet company, like this is like the superstitions that we're talking about, basically, right? Your internet company will be like, it won't be as good in terms of FIFA because it's a peer-to-peer connection. People need to understand this, right? It's peer-to-peer, so it's basically yours and the other person's connection. That was a lovely pass. Let's see if I could get a goal out of this. Goalkeeper. Ooh, that was nice. With his left too, that was pretty dominant. People need to understand, or EA needs to understand, not people anymore, because now I know what the actual thing is, right? EA needs to understand that almost everybody plays in the afternoon. So it's whether you're done school, whether you're done work, you're going to be playing in the afternoon, right? So FIFA or EA themselves needs to compensate for that. Do you guys know what I'm saying? So like I said, if I can play Call of Duty, if I can play CSGO and it's fine, it should be the same thing for FIFA, man. It shouldn't feel like shit just because I'm playing in the afternoon. It should never feel like that, right? EA needs to find a way in terms of their matchmaking to make it better, right? Because if it continues like this, people will stop playing this game, right? Because, like I said, this game itself is really good. Like, you guys see how fast they're turning on, like, the turns? It's awesome, dude. I love it, man. I love when the game just plays really nicely, dude. That was a really good block by my defender. I don't know if that was a Sturridge shot. I know it was a Sturridge shot, but it could have been like a right-footed kind of thing where it's like really poor or whatever. But yeah, like what I'm trying to get at is that like that has to be the two reasons. One, it's a server thing, or two, it's an internet thing. But the thing is that it shouldn't be an internet thing. Internet things, right, should only be a thing if it's lagging. But it hasn't lagged in this game once, right? Lag and gameplay is completely different, right? And honestly, it's been good this game, right? Like, I'm actually having fun. My players are responsive. They do fake shots and stuff really quickly, very responsively. I don't feel like I'm pulling on a rope with any of my players. They're just doing everything that I want them to do right now. So, you know, it's pretty awesome. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a penalty. But yeah, like the penalties, the speed dribble, like, those are still going to be things. Don't get me wrong. Like, you can't avoid that. Those are game mechanics. So you're not going to be able to avoid that. We got to watch this run right here. You can't avoid those kind of things. Like, those are still going to happen, right? But like I'm telling you guys, FIFA needs to find a way to compensate, whether it's a server issue or whether it's a internet issue that you have. They need to compensate for it, because people always, or almost always, play during the daytime, which is, for me to say daytime, like, it's very vague. It's, let's just say the afternoon time, right? So if you're in the UK, it depends on where you are. It doesn't, like, just because it's bad for me won't mean because it'll be bad for you, right? It depends on the where you live and all that kind of stuff, right? Because people have told me like 4 p.m.-ish UK time, like, it's pretty bad, right? So basically, EA themselves need to find a way to compensate. Like, I keep saying that in this video, but they have to, because that's where people are going to get really frustrated with this game. Because I just had a lot of fun. Like, I was losing 1-0. I was losing, right? And I was still telling you guys that it was fine, right? I wanted to check to see if it made a difference, and it completely does, man. And, like, every game that I've played this year in the afternoon is completely, like, just disregarded. And it makes sense. It has to be, like, it has to do with your internet, because it's peer-to-peer. It's peer-to-peer, and I'm playing in the morning and or at nighttime. And the reason why, if you guys saw my video, I said specific night times, maybe because yesterday was a Sunday and it almost never got good. It was like really late when it got good. Maybe it's because people are still using the internet or something, or they're watching Netflix, or they're just really like using the internet a lot. So like I said, EA needs to kind of find a way to, like, compensate for that, because I have 60 up, holy shit. 60 download and 60 up. No, 60 download and 10 up. Or 60 down and 15 up. It was something like that. I can't remember exactly, but that's what I have, right? So FIFA, like I said, need to find a way to like have a dedicated server or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that the gameplay is never bad and it's always just good. So I'm gonna see if I can like contact someone at EA and let them know, like, listen, you know, this is what the issue is, and like this needs to be fixed because everybody plays in the afternoon when they come from school and or work. So you guys need to fix this because this is what's pissing people off, man. So like the record I currently have, honestly, 50 of those games are legit. Like even the ones that I won, I take no credit for it because the gameplay is completely wrong. The game that I just won, I take credit for because it was actually like good. It was really, really good gameplay. So I might stream earlier today and see like at what time sort of that it just stops like working correctly, right? So I'm gonna try that out and see what happens. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope this like really opens up your mind in terms of like a lot of things. If you guys don't know what bad gameplay looks like, go on my Twitch channel and watch my past broadcast. Just literally you can watch like the first 6 hours of the most recent broadcast and you'll see how bad it basically was. So thank you guys for watching the video today. I do appreciate all the support. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video or the next stream. Peace.